Once upon a time in an age long past, when camels were town criers and fleas were barbers, while I rocked in my mother's cradle and words of fate were spoken across the sieve and the humpback. There was a great mountain, tall and mighty. But it was not just any mountain. People who saw it wondered, is it a mountain or a vineyard? Those who looked at its peak said it was a mountain, while those who gazed at its foothills called it a vineyard. And atop this mighty mountain, a wolf appeared. This wolf was not just any wolf. It had fierce eyes, a thick neck, and was a destructive, harmful creature. It would come down at night, enter the village, and eat whatever it found, goats, horses, donkeys, anything at hand. The village turned into chaos, and the wolf became a tyrant. The villagers, realizing that this could not go on, armed themselves and set off for the mountain. They traveled far, crossing streams and hills until they reached the mountain. For 7 days and 7 nights, they tracked the wolf without rest. Finally, they spotted it, but they couldn't catch it. So they set 7 traps across 7 paths. In the end, they captured the cunning wolf and brought it to the village council house. The village council house was a place like no other, where laws were upheld by traditions and customs. The wolf, knowing this, was afraid of those inside, and those inside were afraid of the wolf. Instead of beating it, they questioned it. "Hey, wolf," they asked, "why do you eat our animals? Isn't it a pity for the poor villagers?" At first, the wolf remained silent, but then it responded, "I am a wolf. I have life within me too. Your food is bread, but mine is meat. If I don't eat your animals, what should I eat? If you want to save your livestock, bring me 1 kilogram of meat every day. Then I won't touch your animals." The villagers, having no other choice, agreed and let the wolf go. They built the wolf a den and organized themselves into a rota. Whoever's turn it was would bring meat and feed the wolf. Days passed, weeks went by, and soon the village's animals were nearly gone. Realizing this couldn't continue, they stopped bringing meat to the wolf. The wolf waited patiently in its den, 1 day, 2 days, expecting the villagers to bring food, but when no one came, the wolf grew hungry, its eyes filled with anger, and its ears drooped to the ground. It rose and slowly descended to the plain. There, it saw a donkey and its foal grazing. The wolf ate 1 kilogram from the donkey and 1/2 kilogram from the foal, then returned to its den. That evening, the donkey returned home with its foal, letting out a bray that echoed through the hills. The donkey cried about the wolf, and its owner's heart broke. The owner ran to the village council house, and soon the villagers gathered again. They captured the wolf and brought it back to the council house. "Now tell us," they demanded, "why did you eat the donkey and its foal?" The wolf raised its head and replied, "If you don't bring me meat, I'll eat whatever I find." "But," the villagers said, "there are hardly any animals left in the village. We have nothing left to plough the fields or to herd. What will we do?" "I don't care," said the wolf. "Otherwise, I'll eat you too." At that moment, fear gripped the villagers' hearts. Without saying another word, without even looking at the wolf sideways, they left the room. The wolf burst into laughter. But, in truth, the wolf was scared too. What it did was just a way to escape. It left the room, fled to unknown lands, and disappeared. From that day on, no one saw the wolf again, nor did it eat the village's animals anymore. And so they reached their happy ending, and may those in distress find theirs too.